OMG, it's Alex Mercer. Only joking. Hi everyone, it's Gameplay here, and this is the review of Prototype. Now let's start with the story. The story is okay. It's there's a lot of detail in it. You can see that they have got a lot of wires to do it, but then again they kind of make it a bit complicated, where there's too much detail that makes it so complicated. It's original, yeah, it's original, but I tend to have a feeling that I've maybe heard it before. Basically, you're you wake up, don't know a thing, and you've got these special powers, and you're trying to uncover what it is. It's not that really interesting. It's not interesting enough to keep me engrossed. Like, but depending, you might find it liking. One part of the story that it's not really a spoiler or anything, but one part which really did kind of annoy me is the part where he actually loses his powers temporarily. Um, and that has to be the lowest point in like one of the lowest points in the whole game. Okay, so for the story, I'll give it about 7 out of 10. Graphics. Graphics, as you can see now, look like pre-generation, like pre-current gen, because it's like kind of like the last couple of games on PS2, which isn't great and which isn't good either. We're in like the stage of PS3, Xbox, and it's kind of looking a bit like a Wii game, which no offense to Wii, which, yeah, it's bland colors as you can see, not very like colourful, not compared to like games like Mirror's Edge and stuff. Blocky characters. I would have thought that they would have made, especially if a cutscene, they'll make Alex Mercer like really like defined, but then even in the cutscene, he looks blocky himself, as you can see now. Um, there's so much going on screen that it really does feel a bit clustered. But on the other hand, um, the frame rate rarely ever drops, so that's the really good thing. Popping is just terrible. It just you might be doing a little side mission and the tank just pops up in front of you and it blows you up, which is a bit of really bad. Consuming people looks okay, but it feels like just blood thrown around. It it's good, but then it's like swish, 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 and you don't really get to see like you can see like the tentacles eating the person, but then it's but, like it's kind of censored, as you can see. This one's not too bad, but it's like so quickly. Um, the gameplay. So yeah, for graphics, okay, about 6 out of 10. Gameplay, sorry. Gameplay is good. It's fast paced, really fast paced. Anything's bam, 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 bam. Um, which is good. Um, the character movement is good. Like it's really fluid. You get to like run against walls, bounce off stuff, fly in the air, and people like to compare this to Infamous. I would say that the flying or kind of gliding or whatever in Prototype is much better than Infamous, which is saying something. But hack and slash, there's a lot of hack and slashing, like because two of your mate, the strongest weapon you have is this huge blade that comes out of one of your arms, and using that to your advantage is just brilliant and just slices people in half. And this kind of like Wolverine claws thing, not coming out of his wrist, but coming out of his fingers like that with Deathstroke. Sorry. There's loads and loads of moves, and you can upgrade them and buy new ones and blah blah blah. But that can also be a bad thing because there's so many moves that you hardly ever get to use them, and not all of them are practical. Like there's one where you just fling your body across the town, but you never ever get to use it. Only if you want to use it yourself. Okay. And more you can morph on the flies. It's the same as changing powers really quickly. Different level of powers, which is good. Yeah, like I said. Bad thing, really bad thing. That's why I put on eBay. Difficulty spikes like it just does. It just 1 minute. Okay, it's easy. Oh, okay, I'm just slicing people up. Oh, okay, next minute, bam, 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 you're dead. Then you always have to keep running around. Might have to grab someone, might consume them, might run away, come back, and it's just like, okay, I shot this person. Run away, come back. Run away, come back, and it's annoying. The targeting system. Oh gosh, this is it's even worse. It targets the biggest threat, and you might think, oh, that's good. But then when you're in a tank and a guy is punching your tank, and it targets the guy claiming he's the biggest threat when there's two tanks coming up shooting you with rockets. What can you say? You can also say it. You can only say it's bad. And the gunplay, there's gunplays you can pick up military weapons, but really, when you have so much powers, why would you want to? That's the thing. But it's okay, it's there. The RPG element is good, where you can upgrade your different powers and stuff. And when you upgrade them, like your jump ability, your sprint ability, you really feel like it's actually working, and not just like little things. Now the side missions are repetitive. They only seem like there's 4 there, which is really bad, and they are really repetitive. There's not many enemy types, especially for the military. There's only like 2, like this really strong one. All the rest are just the same, but just different colors, different outfits. And the AI is really stupid, just really stupid. So I'll give the I wrote the review, but it's even less now. I'll give it about 5. Is it fun? It's about 12 hours at its most, which is okay. It's repetitive but fun while it lasts. However, it does get boring quickly, so you're more likely to put it down for a while. So you play it for like 30 minutes, you put it down, you do it again, blah blah blah, then just playing it all through. After completion, nothing to do. So I give it about 7 out of 10. Replayability, no multiplayer, no co-op, no nothing. You really have to work for these trophies. They are hard. They really are hard. You don't get a trophy for you finish this mission. You get a trophy for like doing something substantial. And all you could possibly do at the end is complete on another difficulty. So overall, is it fun? I give it 7 out of 10. And replayability, for the whole thing, I will give it a 7.3 out of 10. So this me direct the gameplay out. So yeah, rent it. Yeah.